Yo, welcome back to the Talking Shit podcast. To my left, the bird Josiah from the Valley, charge down king.
Sexy again.
Cheaper than your man's shoes.
Cha-cha.
And the Seb Taker.
Yoso, the sensei. Watcha. And to my right, it's the bro Matiu, the host from the coast. He's sharper than your auntie Sada.
Hey.
Champagne Puppy Jr.
6.
Yo, welcome back to the Talking Shit podcast. You're here with Josiah Matiu. We are about to go to Bali, baby.
Whoop, whoop. We on the plane, baby.
We're about a week out from obviously the trip away. Looking forward to it. But welcome back to the show. We're obviously going to get straight into it.
Yeah, man. We'll just kick it off. The Knicks have just won their NBA Finals.
Spurs are trash.
Bro, they just beat the Spurs in embarrassing fashion, 4-1. And interesting, the Spurs were up about 15 points in every single game and choked. It's a David versus Goliath story with the supposed next best thing with Wemby, 7'5" freak. Everyone loves him against a 6'1" Jalen Brunson. Bro, I'll just run you through Jalen Brunson's story. It's pretty interesting. So Jalen Brunson wasn't a highly recruited NBA player. Or even a college player. He was son of his dad was an NBA player. And he ended up going to Villanova. Villanova had a real good team. They had Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart. They went back-to-back in the college playoffs, so they won back-to-back championships. And then they were obviously all the best players in that team got drafted. Mikal Bridges was the most highly touted player in that team, and he got drafted like 15th by the Suns or something. And then Josh Hart was a year before, and he got drafted like around about the same. Jalen Brunson, who averaged around 19 points in college, still got overlooked because he was only 6'1". He's a little bit chubby, not crazy athletic, still got overlooked. Although he national championship averaged the most points in his team, but because he was 6'1", a bit chubby, that he got overlooked again. And then so he got drafted by the Mavericks in the second round.
Right.
Bro, so...
Okay.
So many people, so what, 40 people got drafted in front of him, which is, and like, for background, if you don't know the NBA draft, not many second round players become good players.
Yeah.
And at the moment, Jalen Brunson is the best player in the NBA. Bro, like, his composure in the fourth quarter, bro, I almost haven't ever seen a day. Like, it's just, he's inevitable, bro. You know he's coming. You know he's not going to miss a beat. You know the moment's never going to be too big for him.
Yeah.
Like, this has actually made me believe in Jalen Brunson so much, bro. Like, the series before this in the Eastern Conference Finals against Donovan Mitchell and James Harden, when they brought it back in game one, against the Cavs, or game two, was it? Something like that, or game one maybe. From 30 points or something, came back to win, swept the Cavs, and then they've come back every single time in the fourth quarter of this thing. Fuck. He averaged 33 points. He just dropped 45 points in the closing game. Like, bro, it's crazy to think that he's actually a generational player. He is.
Oh,
already.
Shit. Okay.
Best Knick of all time as well.
Already?
Yeah, by far, I reckon, in my opinion.
Damn.
Bro, Carmelo Anthony never got out of the East. He barely even made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, Patrick Ewing missed the layup. He was trash. Walt Frazier, I don't even know. He's too old. I don't even know who he is, really. They just show him on the TV sometimes. But, bro, Jalen Brunson, for one of the biggest franchises in America, and he's just won them their first championship in how long?
Yeah.
Bro, best Knick of all time.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Yo. Well, obviously I'm not an avid NBA fan like you are.
Yeah.
But I have been locking in on the final series. Yeah. And bro, when you look at obviously how this man moves on the court, it is impressive. Yeah. He is so much shorter than obviously a lot of the players in the NBA. Yeah. And I think we were talking about this recently, or maybe in one of our recent podcasts. But one thing I have noticed, bro, is his ability to obviously evade defenders and get a shot up. Yeah. And like,
it doesn't make sense.
But it's skillful, bro. And honestly, it's like Curry. Yeah. Curry does the same thing.
It's very like Curry.
It is. Curry moves the court around often, but off the ball work is what I'm saying. Yeah. He moves himself around. And this Jalen, he does it with the ball.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
that's what doesn't make sense. It's like, bro, everyone knows you need to stop him from scoring, but they can't stop him.
Yeah.
And he just walks you down to a spot, bro, gives you a little bump, step back, he makes it look so, like, there's 45 points he scored today, bro, it didn't even look like a normal 45. Like, it kind of just creeps up on you like, holy shit, he's got 40 points. Like, it's honestly, it was so impressive. And he's got all these videos of him training. Like, he was really a trainer back in the day. Actually, I want to talk on the whole, we can touch on it because he's an NBA kid's son. And it actually just shows Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, all NBA kids' son. All these new Tyrese Halliburton, his dad's always on the court. It's actually showing that nepotism actually kind of helps.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like there was a stigma that, you know, like LeBron and KD and stuff never had their dad around. And that's in the 2010s too. Like Allen Iverson never had a dad. And then nowadays, everyone's got their dad.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's a contrast.
So what do you reckon? Yeah. Do you reckon growing up, it helps to have your dad?
Bro, 100% it does. Because you got a father figure. You got a mentor. You don't have to figure things out by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like LeBron and them are rare cases, I find.
Yeah.
You know, like I look at a lot of the, I guess, the Super Rugby NRL players. A lot of them have their parents, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Flanagan.
When you see them make their debuts.
Arthur's dude.
When they make their debuts, who do they go to? They go to their mum and their dad in the crowd.
Yeah.
You know? And I think it goes to show that, it does work.
Yeah.
It works, bro, having the support.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why they become so successful. Obviously, it's not just because of that. There's other factors as well. But I reckon it's cool to see that. I reckon it's cool to see that the dad loves them that much that they want to be a part of their success.
And his dad's a part of the coaching staff.
I remember you saying that.
He actually got Jalen Brunson over to the Knicks.
Wow.
So he was there first.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty crazy. And
they'll be asking for double pay now.
Bro. Well, that's the other cool thing about Jalen Brunson is he took like tens of millions of a pay cut so that they could form a good team around him. Wow. So on the court today, he would have been like the fifth highest paid player, like OG, Cat's above him. Fox would have been above him. Yeah, he'd have been probably about the fifth highest paid player on the court, and he was the best player by far.
Well, Dan, you just brought up Fox. He might be gone.
Oh, bro. The most unclutch guy of all time, bro. Like, how do you, bro, you could just tell he was freaking out when he got the ball.
For our community who don't follow NBA, how would you describe who he is as a player and the expectation that was obviously, expectation that was ahead of him?
Yeah, so he's the highest paid player in the Spurs, and he's the point guard, which is the playmaking position. And he's also he won Clutch Player of the Year last year out of the whole NBA, which I just...
Was that actually the title?
Yeah, he won Clutch Player of the Year last year. And the year before, Jalen Brunson won it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Or maybe he won it this year. Yeah. So, but like, anyway, so he got this big contract. He's supposed to be the senior guy of the team. Every time he got the ball, he was scared to make a mistake and just trying to offload it, passing it. And it was making him make turnovers. And then today, bro, he was deciding to shoot shots when he was ice cold, couldn't hit anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, stop shooting, bro. Yeah. Give it to the guys that can actually hit a shot, like Dylan Harper, bro. He is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Like, 22 points today. I think he only didn't even play, maybe just played 30 minutes. But, bro, how much minutes did he play? Only played 31 minutes, 25 points, bro. He needed to play the whole game. Like, he was so impressive. He's 19 years old, bro.
Fuck.
He also, Dylan Harper's dad, Ron Harper, NBA, won the championship with Bulls and the Lakers. Yeah. Another nepotism kid.
Yeah, true.
Like, bro, it's just, it was an amazing series, and it's going to go down like this championship, one of the most dominant of all time. Like, I think they only lost 3 games or 4 games this whole finals run. Which, like, is pretty much what the Golden State with KD did.
Yeah.
So, pretty amazing. But I would also kind of lucky. Like, the Knicks had a pretty good run to the finals, and, like, I don't know if they beat OKC. Like, Spurs just kind of had OKC figured out. But
that's what I thought would favor the Spurs, beating number 1 seed.
OKC, yeah.
and then going into a final series after being on such a high. Obviously, maybe, going to 7 games took it out of him.
Yeah.
It went to 7.
Maybe, that could have been.
I don't know.
That
I don't know. I'm just saying they obviously have played more games than what, than what the Knicks had. But
they played 2 Game 7s, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that
they might have been heavy legs. And the Knicks came off 2 clean sweeps.
Yeah, wow.
So, they had heaps of rest.
Damn, and almost 3.
Yeah, straight up.
Almost 3 at this stage.
Straight up, yeah.
So, I don't know. But prediction for next year? What do you reckon? Or even off-season stuff. What do you reckon will happen in the off-season?
Fox has to go, bro. He has to go.
True.
That was like get him away from anyone that's going to be a good player, because send him back to Sacramento Kings.
Straight up.
Bro, get him out of there, bro. Like,
Do you give him one more chance? Because you know how, real.
I hate him now. I hate him, bro. He sucks.
But hold on. What happens if a player like him, yes, they play like that, but then there are those, those comeback stories.
Nah, he'll need to win 2 finals MVPs to get back in my books. Damn. He was the biggest unclutch dude of all time.
I mean, especially after being awarded most clutch dude.
Yeah. Like, bro, it was terrible. I was actually saying, what do you reckon was worse? Do you reckon it is way worse what he did compared to what Wemby did? Wemby missed two free throws in the last game with 1 minute left. De'Aaron Fox got a steal at 14 seconds left and then didn't bounce the clock out. He got a block.
Yeah, we got a block.
I was saying in NRL terms, that would be the same as missing a field goal right in front to put your team ahead compared to tackle recount and you throw an offload and the other team gets it with a minute left. Like,
to be fair, look, Wemby's got such a big name on him that arguably, I think it's deserved. The criticism he got. But in saying that, those are 2 big things that obviously changed the game.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. Also, I think goes against Wemby is the fact that when he threw it at what's his name,
Castle,
and it hit his back,
that was bad, bro.
Bro, they would have won the game.
They would have won.
I'm sorry, but they would have won the game, and that could have honestly, bro. That I felt like really cemented the Knicks.
Yeah,
the championship for them, because I was just like, damn, they
had
their chances,
goofy ass, bro.
They had their chances.
Why did you throw it at his back? That's what I mean. Like, you need good point guards, bro. Someone you can rely. Okay, we'll give him the ball, and he's gonna dribble it out. He isn't gonna get the ball stripped. He's gonna, get us in a good spot. He's gonna be able to call the play. But like, bro, when you got Wemby 7'6", like bouncing the ball, bro, 8 foot in the air, it's like, bro, it's gonna get stolen. And all these other dudes, bro, it's it's just not efficient basketball. Bro.
No, you're right. I know.
Anyway, that's our takes on the NBA. We'll jump over to NRL because Warriors absolutely caked it last night against the Sharks. We lost, was it 10-8? Yeah, 10-8.
10-8.
So the first one was the drop goal from Chanel. Did you see that? So the drop out, sorry, I should say.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Shot clock came out, but they came out and said as they were taking the shot clock, an advertisement came up and blocked the shot clock off.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the ref, how long, ref? And he goes 5 seconds. You can hear it in the commentary. The ref says 5 seconds, and then he kicks it after 3. What do you reckon? That should be a penalty or not?
Bro, do you believe that? I'm going to ask you that.
The advertisement thing? Yeah, I believe it.
But do you think the NRL wouldn't have the clocks, like an overlay over the screen?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Like, bro, in my head, I'm like, surely they had it. But if they didn't, listen, I'll take their word for it. If they didn't, I don't like that it was a penalty. But also, it's a bit stupid of the Warriors to think that, you have a 30-second clock anyway.
Yeah, why are you trying to run it down right to the end anyway?
I feel like, yeah. And this is the other thing, bro. Maybe I don't agree with the penalty, but he still didn't get over the 10 meters when he did drop kick it. So I'm like, gee,
you still caked it.
You still caked it.
What are you? Yeah.
So everyone that's maybe kicking up a fuss about it, maybe go back and see if Chanel got over the 10 meter line, because that might change your perspective on it. I'm just saying. Okay?
True.
So I did see that penalty. I don't think the penalty was necessarily warranted, but again, as a player, you do know that you obviously have 30 seconds. So
yeah,
low key, bro. It's on the Warriors.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, true.
2 points.
It's 30 seconds. But, bro, if the fact, the fact the ref said 5 seconds, you've kind of stepped in and given an instruction at that point. So you can't say that and then be like, oh, no, don't listen to me. What do I know? Like, bro, you told me. What do you mean? You said 5 seconds.
But do you think Chanel would have been like, okay, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000?
But I don't know. But it definitely wasn't 5 seconds because you can hear it in the commentary.
The thing that I will say though is why I don't agree with it being a penalty is because the hooter went as Chanel was proceeding to kick the ball. Yeah. So I feel like if a player is proceeding to kick the ball, while even just the hooter goes up, just let it go, bro.
Just let it go. Stop trying to get involved.
Yeah. That's my take on it.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it. But Chanel, get it over the 10 meter line.
Yeah. Bro, and then this is the last play. I'll just play the end part of it.
Now the Warriors well in attack.
Bro, we're setting up.
Like this.
We're setting up for a drop goal here because it's 8-all. Yeah. You can see Vaimunga. He wants to get at the 10, so they get back and they have to come out.
Okay, pause it real quick. See there. So when Vaimunga obviously went down to the ground, he found his front. Okay, it was a slow play to ball. All right, he didn't have defenders come off him. Okay, but what I'm looking at here, bro, is look at Wade Egan before he even passes or picks up that ball. If you go back just a little bit, 5 seconds, play it now. Watch Wade Egan. He is already squaring up and looking back at thing. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So the Sharkies...
It's so obvious.
It's obvious, bro.
It's ridiculous, stupidly obvious, bro.
This is what I'm thinking in my head. If you're showing that, as a player, defender like I am the Sharks, good on them, bro, because they actually defended this really well.
Bro, there's nothing else to defend.
Do you get what I'm saying?
What are we actually trying to... Bro, it's the most obvious thing of all time. Okay, I get you need a setup for the... First of all, it's second.
Yeah.
So, bro, maybe try and find a quick play the ball to start with or something. Like, don't just make it the most obvious play of all time. Like,
yeah, I know.
Hit a short side here again. Like, hit the blind side again here.
Yeah.
Or even Jackson Ford there, hit him again. So get them like...
This doesn't work. See, look, go back again and play it from Vaimunga.
Oh, lobbed it.
Bro, but go back again. Go back when Vaimunga gets the ball. Go back again. Right here. Look how stop, start.
Yeah. He's trying to play it at the 10, so they have to run back 10.
He is.
But at that point, you're almost just better to, like, get a quick play the ball, to dent the line.
Yeah, but see, he plays it inside the 10.
Yeah.
So that's realistically only 8 meters that the Sharks have to run back and get onside, which means they get time to turn back around. So from a technical point of view, you actually want to be playing this ball outside the 10 or on the 10 meter line.
Yeah.
Make them work for every meter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's where I'm going with it. But
wait, so you're saying he should have pulled out more?
Yeah. If they're still going to go through with this play, which they did here, he should have played the ball behind the 10 meter line, not in front of it.
But they didn't really let him, They kind of let him come to him.
Well, yeah.
See, like how they stopped? Yeah. But like, bro, there, for me, just run hard. Bro, run hard, boom. You don't have to go on the second. Like, I know they've pre-planned it, so for some reason we can't change the plan. But, bro, run hard there, run another one hard if we didn't get a quick play the ball. And Wade Egan, don't lollipop the ball, bro. Yeah. The pass took 3 seconds to get to Tamaiti. And then Tamaiti, bro, obviously you're not going to make it, bro. The dude's right in front of you and you still try kick it for some reason. You're probably so De'Aaron Foxing scared, but like, bro. And bro, did he hit his foot? No, somehow he caught the ball.
I don't know how he caught it, G.
He caught the ball, bro.
That is freakish to me. He catches us in stride. Full.
Look, bro.
100 meter.
He's kicked it. He's following it through.
Like 100% sprint.
And he's caught it somehow.
How, bro? I am baffled by that,
I seen it and I was like, nah, he didn't. He surely knocked that on.
Bro, I know. Anyway, he catches the ball.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, what happens? He gets it.
Okay, bro, I'm going to tell you who I want. I would way rather Tane take that drop goal. I just feel like he's got way more clutch in him than Tamaiti or Chanel.
Yeah.
And then, like we talked about, have Pompey out the back or something for a second option, or Tane and Pompey both, because they're the only ones I trust, even though Pompey caked it.
Yeah, well, for me, I said this to you before. The Warriors maybe should have gone short side because it's such a slow play to ball. They had 5 attacking players on the left-hand side. It was a 5-on-4 situation because the Sharkies had overloaded the open side at that point. And I'm thinking in my head, bro, have some backdoor play move or something because Chanel was on the left side ready to, maybe he wasn't ready, but he should have been ready to set a play up.
Bro, how many times do you see the defensive line get caught out on those drop kick plays?
Because they sprint up hard.
Yeah, like 100%. Harry Grant got them that time. Yeah. SJ's got them like twice.
Man, yeah.
Like, bro, you often see them get easy tries because they're not trying to defend properly. And like, oh, bro, it was honestly the whole second half, bro. We looked so mud. We had no attacking shape. I'm sorry, Chanel Tamati, that was mud. Like, you need to have some sort of we just didn't have direction, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what it is, but Sharkies are our bogey team, man. They get us.
Beat them,
yeah,
bro.
I know. They make it hard for us. I think the last time I was really confident in the Warriors against the Sharks was when SJ clutched up.
Yeah.
You remember that?
That was clutch,
at the Sharkies' home ground.
Yeah.
The Shire. So it's been a while since we're beating them,
Did he hit a drop goal or did he score that try?
Remember it was a penalty. And he had to kick it from the.
Do you remember the one when he actually scored the try?
I do remember that. Actually. Against the Sharks. Yeah,
that was.
It was late footwork, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bang. Yeah, bang. Yeah, and then he went through, scored, and I think that was the year though that we had a terrible season.
Oh, we were trash.
Yeah. I think that was before he left.
Yeah.
And then he come back, and that's when he clutched it up, and that was the year we had such a strong season.
Yeah, because there was like a payback after he left the Sharks.
That's right.
It was a payback.
Yeah. So
and then, bro. In this game, Trindle goes on to kick the meanest field. Because I told you before, as we're watching it, I was like, gee, Trindle's about to hit this.
I know.
Some people, you just know they have that clutch factor,
Yeah, Trindle is gun, bro.
Yeah.
He is a gun footy player.
Who would you say top 5 clutchest in the NBA, in our hours?
At the moment, Cleary, 100%.
Yeah.
Walsh. Volkman's up there for me at the moment. Volkman is up there for me at the moment, G.
Volkman.
He is clutch at the moment. And then 3, bro, Mitch Moses is there.
Yeah. Reynolds, if you need a kick.
Yeah. If you need a kick. And then my last one would be, I'm going through the team. Damn, who would you, my 5th one, I'm not sure.
I mean, like, would you go Latrell or something or nah?
Damn, Latrell is pretty clutch.
Yeah. I was going to say Walsh, but do you remember he missed that kick last year?
Yeah, that's right. I know.
I was going to say him, but...
Nah, Tane. Tane's top 5,
Tane in there, bro.
Even
though you didn't even get the ball, but...
Yeah, I know.
He kicked it against the Panthers, so we'll give him that.
Yeah. Well, I can't be mad at Pompey, bro. Pompey.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at him, bro.
I can, bro.
Gee, but I understand. Look, people are going to be mad that he missed a kick. I get it. And he got a similar kick on the other side of the field, and he clutched it.
I hit the kick, bro.
Yeah,
we needed it.
I know.
We needed it, bro.
But did the Warriors really need to be in that situation?
To be honest, we deserve to lose. Yeah, we deserve to lose.
Bro. Yeah. We put ourselves in that situation. We never should have put ourselves in that situation in the first place.
Yeah.
So for me, look, Pompey, he needs to clutch up, but at the same time, I don't feel bad.
Who else are you blaming though?
Just our overall performance.
I like that new hooker we had. He was hearty.
Yeah.
I didn't even know his name, but he was hearty. Yeah. But the other one, bro, Leitao, G. I'm sorry. I just saw Rocco Berry played in the cup. I want Rocco Berry back. His kick chase, bro, for some reason, he's always the first one in the kick chase. Yeah. Like
that pass to DWZ. Oh, cuz. Come on, bro.
First of all, why are you passing that pass, bro? It's wet. If someone was out there.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I just feel like he's just got
I believe in him, bro.
He's got too many mistakes in him, bro.
He does, but he's young. I believe in him.
Yeah.
He's going to get time. I know. Defensively, he needs some work, but look.
So defensively and passing.
Like,
I know he's big, bro, but
yeah.
Go develop a New South Wales Cup because, bro, honestly, G, it's...
Well, maybe I guess you just gotta believe in it.
Let's look at his stats.
Yeah.
Let's look at his stats. 80 minutes.
Yeah.
14 runs, 80 meters. 19 post-contact meters. 1 tackle break. 2 errors.
Okay, we just need to cut down the errors. All right.
Tamati, 3 errors.
Okay, but I expect
he got 1 try though.
Yeah.
Chanel only ran the ball 4 times. I don't like that.
Yeah, we need a bit more there.
Yeah.
I know. The boys will come back, bro. Have the faith.
Yeah.
Bali next week. Hopefully the boys are playing next week, I don't know. We'll get there.
Talking about Bali.
yeah.
Talking about Bali. We're going to Bali in... we'll talk about that later, actually,
Oh, we can talk
about it now?
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about it now.
Yeah, we'll finish up with the other one.
Talking about Bali, we're on our way to Bali on Thursday, both me and Josiah, and we were trying to think of stuff to talk about. We're like, why don't we talk about our flight essentials, how we get ready for a flight?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we both are pretty bad at getting ourselves ready before the flight. So let's just say one thing we shouldn't probably do is last minute pack. But I guarantee you the morning of the flight, I'll be packing.
Bro, always,
I don't know what it is, but it just works.
Yeah.
Okay. And I guarantee you I'll get everything over there in time.
What's in your bag, in your like carry-on bag always?
Always, obviously, just my what is it? My cleaning products?
Yeah.
Like toothpaste, my toothbrush.
See, I didn't even bring that,
Bang.
For like a 8-hour, like it need to be 12 plus for me to bring that.
Oh, you mean on the flight?
Yeah, on the flight.
Sorry.
Carry on.
Okay, sorry. Carry on. Gee, it's just my laptop, my phone. I got a jumper. I might have a book, and
the book, bro.
Yeah,
it's decoration,
I read it sometimes.
Do you?
Sometimes
Damn.
I do. I do know what you mean.
I bring a book and it's decoration. It's almost like, bro, I don't bring this wasting space.
You just pull it out just to look fancy. Yeah. Sometimes I do read it. I do. Okay. The only times I don't is when it's like a quick flight.
Yeah.
I'll get at least, a page in.
Yeah. One page in.
Yeah. That's how it be sometimes. Yeah. Can you sleep on a flight?
Nah.
See, I can't, bro. Yeah. I don't know what it is.
For some reason, I like aisle seats.
Yeah.
Do you like aisle seats?
Yeah,
They're my favorite.
Yeah, I do
I can
now.
just get up whenever I want.
Yeah. You don't feel locked in.
But the only thing about aisle seats is my knee always slightly hangs out. And then so the air hostess always knock it, bro, and it wakes me up. And then, bro, also I used to just be able to sleep anywhere when I was younger, but now I can't sleep in like public places that well.
Oh.
Bro, I feel like I'm like on high alert.
You feel like you're going to get...
Bro, yeah, I don't know.
Just robbed.
Yeah. Bro, I don't know. Something.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's like deep down on the issue why I can't sleep is because I'm like, it just doesn't feel comfortable with all these strangers around.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I do. And you know what? My fault too. I have this terrible habit of recent, being on flights, feeling as if I can't put my chair back to sleep.
Oh, I don't do that as well now.
Yeah, see, because I feel guilty. Bad. I do.
Yeah.
I need to get out of that habit.
But it stuffs up because, like, if everyone does it, it's sweet, But if some people don't do it, that's when, like, if I do it and the person behind me is still upright, it is pretty, like, on your chin.
Yeah.
Type vibes.
I hope you sit behind me, bro, because I'm going to be lying back on you, G. No, because I'm just thinking in my head, I do. I feel guilty about it. But this, you know what? I need to realize I've paid for that flight.
Yeah.
And if I'm paying for it, as long as I'm not an annoying mother trucker, I should be okay. Like, I should be okay with it. So anyone that's done it to me before, I used to get pissed off, but then I realized I actually get pissed off at the fact that the person in front of me constantly is moving, nudging my table, because I always have my table down and got my laptop or I got like a drink, and I'm always worried about my food and drink spilling because of all their movement. And there was this one flight where this lady just kept doing it to a bloke that was sitting next to me, and I just felt so bad for this guy sitting next to me. And it's like, bro, that I now need to just understand, if I paid for it, I need to enjoy it.
Just use it. Yeah.
It's an 8-hour flight, bro.
Yeah, hard.
So we actually probably need to just get into that. Yeah. And Jetstar too. So, but I was just thinking about some of the essentials for me. When you're flying Jetstar or like Thai Airways, one thing that Hunter and I did, bro, was on a flight over to Thailand. It was about a 9-hour flight from here to get there. And on that whole 9-hour flight, we thought we were going to get entertainment. We rock up on the plane. There's no entertainment. Oh, no movies, nothing. Bro, we raw dogged it the entire flight.
That's crazy.
The entire flight. And I'm just like,
so what were you doing? Just like drawing on the napkins or?
Yeah, I was just like, I think Hunter and I spoke. I might have read a little bit. Then the guy that was sitting with us started talking to us.
Oh, yeah.
He had a whole story in itself, like pretty much going over to meet a Thai girl.
Oh, true.
He just split from his partner. So he was basically just...
He had teed one up, or he was hoping to find one?
He had teed one up. So he was going over there to meet her for the first time. He never met her before.
Oh, damn.
So that was the whole story. Like, he was basically getting all his...
How old was venting.
Oh, he was in his 40s. Yeah.
The desperate ones,
But yeah, you know when someone just splits up from their long-term partner for the first time and they really just need to decompress and vent? Gee, That was this guy.
Oh, right. Sorry. Talking. You're talking about talking.
Yeah, talking.
Sorry.
And I'm just like,
I thought you mean decompressing somewhere else.
Oh,
but yeah.
Nah. Yeah. Bro, he really needed to get off his chest. But it's just like they're so emotional.
Yeah.
Because every word, so often he'll reference his ex and just bag mouth, bad mouth her.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, you aren't in a healthy place right now.
Yeah. And also, I don't care.
Yeah. That was the thing,
bro, stop telling me I don't care.
I couldn't say I didn't enjoy it.
You said, that's crazy. Oh, man, that sounds rough.
You have to act like you want to listen. But, bro, I sat there for almost 6 hours on this flight, G, hearing this guy's story, and I'm like, gee, I really don't care. I really don't. Because the other thing, when you get off the flight, let's just see ya. Yeah. I never hear from him again. So you just wasted 6 hours of my time. But it's a me, that's probably a me fault. So
yeah,
that's a me problem. So I don't know. But yeah. Anyway.
Bro, you have to download, my essentials is you have to download a series. I way rather download series than watch the ones on the flight because you never know what you're going to get. And then also, bro, I don't like how it stops when the intercom comes on.
Oh, bro, I hate
Don't pause my move, bro. I don't care.
I know.
I'm not listening anyway.
Hey, if the plane's crashing, just let it crash.
Yeah, bro.
I don't want to know what's crashing.
Bro, yeah, hard out. Gee.
Just let the mask fall and let me enjoy my last bit of life.
If anything, it's going to help because if I know I'm going to freak out and everyone's going to freak out.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, that's where I'm going with it. Just let me die in peace.
Yeah.
While I enjoy my last ever movie. So I don't know. Anyway, I want to get onto this leading on with the flight stuff. I started looking into some of these stories and Reddit has some really good, stories.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I searched up flight attendant confession threads. Okay.
Oh, god damn.
And so there are some flight attendant confession threads. Now I'm keeping this PG, so there's nothing sexual in these ones here, but there are some pretty petty flight attendants that exist. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably test some of these flight attendants on this trip to Bali, and ask some of these questions because I want to see if it's a true thing. So the first story that I came across was this one here. There was this US senator from my home state. He is a homophobic dickhead. Before I was an FA, flight attendant, I waited tables and he was a customer. He talked down to me and was rude and left a lousy tip. He was on one of my all-nighters, and every time I went in the aisle, I bumped the back of his seat and woke him up, like all night long. My revenge was served ice cold.
Damn, that's what people be doing to me.
Yeah, when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
I ain't letting this man sleep. He's got his chair laid back on me.
Bro, that's so annoying.
That's pretty petty, eh?
Yeah.
That's pretty
But
petty.
it sounds like he deserved it.
Oh, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Nah, he did deserve it. If it's true that he talked down to people and was rude, bro, that's a problem. Number 2, when people ask me to turn up the temperature because they're cold, I say sure thing, and then the only thing I do, then I only do it if I am cold too. Sometimes they even thank me later, even though nothing changed.
Bro, placebo
effect.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
Can they control it?
Bro, he's people I feel like turning it hot is pretty risky though on a flight.
Yeah.
Because everyone runs differently.
Yeah.
Imagine me and you, like our partners, they run way colder than us. I mean, hotter than us.
Yeah.
So they run colder than us. So they get cold easy.
Yeah.
But bro, imagine they turned the heat up, bro, and it was too hot.
Bro, I'll be sweating.
Bro, that would be hell.
Yeah.
You'd way rather be too cold.
Have you been like that on some planes before?
Nah, I haven't. Not been too hot.
Bro, I've been too hot.
That would rattle me, bro.
Yeah,
that would rattle me.
Yeah. I've been like that sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, gee, I need to get my clothes off. I
Take undies.
It could be, bro. Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to get kicked off a flight though.
Yeah.
Another story. I purposely kick passengers' feet when they stick them out in the aisle.
Oh,
gee,
bro,
your feet are getting kicked, bro. If you're putting yours out.
That's why I'm getting kicked, bro. It's these flight attendants. They actually don't care.
Bro, they do it on purpose.
They're doing it on purpose.
You sometimes feel like flight attendants put their behind in you sometimes.
Yeah.
Like on purpose.
Yeah.
Bro, your bum's not that huge. You don't really need to be doing that. Just walk past me normal.
Have some spatial awareness, first of all.
Have some respect.
Yeah.
Put some respect on your name, Anyway, another flight attendant story is I gave decaf coffee to an entire plane once because I forgot we were out of regular until after I had already taken orders. And I just didn't feel like going back out to tell everyone what we had. Almost everybody thanked me for the coffee as they left and told me how much better they felt.
That's crazy. Because that's placebo, yeah.
It is.
I reckon it would work as well. People probably didn't even know they were getting decaf.
Yeah.
Because the plain coffee's pretty trash anyway. It's just that instant stuff. So they would have just been like, yo, I got my hit of caffeine.
Oh, is it instant?
Oh, it tastes like instant. It's definitely not like... Oh, it might be the...
I can't tell you the difference between instant and... That's pretty bad, eh?
I know... Like grounded coffee.
Grounded?
I can tell. I can taste the difference of that. But what do you call it when you filtered coffee? I think that might be what it is.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I think it is the filtered coffee.
So that's grounded, right? Grind.
You do grind.
I don't know what it is now.
You grind it. Yeah, you do grind it. Yeah. So I think it. Yeah. Okay. I think it is grinded. Coffee.
Funny, you have to let us know because we're fobbing out at the moment. You know, the one thing that I actually can tell is when it's Moccona coffee. Is it Moccona?
Yeah, Moccona. Yeah.
That's instant.
That's OG.
I know that flavor.
Yeah.
That's mumsy. Mum's always using that.
Same
for that instant hit. The last story.
Are you coffees on the plane or nah?
Nah.
What's your drink on the plane?
Just Coke or Pepsi.
Yeah.
Most times. Yeah.
Have you ever got drunk on a plane?
Nah, never.
Oh yeah.
No, but I feel like you can't always ask,
Well, when we went to Bali on our boys trip, we got like a unlimited alcohol plane.
Oh, true.
But they're pretty stingy. They kind of tactically stops their serving you.
Yeah.
So we only had like 5 drinks probably over the whole time. Yeah. But yeah.
Damn, and that's a long flight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Last story. Sometimes when I meet my crew for the first time, I'll pick someone random and be like, "Oh my gosh, it's you. How are you? Haven't seen you in forever," etc. And make them figure out how I know them or when we've flown together before when really I've never met them till now.
Mind games.
Bro.
That would get me.
That's disgusting you would even think of doing that to someone. That's pretty...
I'm like, how do I know?
Yeah.
You feel so bad, eh?
Gee, I feel sorry for the people that person works with.
How many flight attendants do you actually reckon have done Mile High Club? Do you reckon it's like impossible? Because have you been in the toilets?
Yeah, I don't think many, to be honest.
Yeah.
Flight attendants.
Oh, I don't know. I'm assuming they're probably they got the most like
I don't think so.
Authority to be doing that stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think they would, bro. The reason why I say that as well is because they're putting on they're wearing the uniform.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna do it. But my father-in-law, he's a flight attendant and he's done this for 30-something years.
Yeah,
I didn't know that the flight attendants have a separate on the big planes that go long haul flights.
Yeah,
they have an entire cabin for themselves above us.
Oh, true.
So I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's literally a stairway that they have to go up.
Oh, I have seen that actually. Yeah.
And think of like a bus, an overnight bus.
Yeah.
It's like that, where they have all these lie down rooms.
So it's actually pretty like first class.
Yeah, for them you could say that. Yeah. And they get their sleep. And I'm just like, far out to think.
So that would be the Mile High Club
up
spot.
there. That's where I was going with it. That's what I think flight attendants will probably do. If they are into each other.
Yeah.
So which
that's the true confession.
I'm gonna just put this out there. How many flight attendant males do you think are actually straight?
Oh, 1% probably.
There's not many, eh?
Why do they only the like gay ones get?
Maybe they're just more personable. Maybe they just bring more flavor to a job.
Yeah, well, maybe, yeah.
I feel like a lot of the male ones that I've been on flights with, they're not straight.
Do you feel like women are way more
straight,
nurturing though as well? You know what I mean? Like, if I want someone to be I don't know if this is sexist, but I want my flight attendant to be a woman.
Oh, right. Okay.
I would prefer it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you? Like, to me, it's more like, nurturing.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if some, like, my dad or something was a flight attendant and be like, "Oh, you want another coffee, boy?"
Yeah.
Hey, boy, how's the flight? How's the turbulence, eh?
That is actually true. Yeah, nah. It is nurturing. Maybe
but then you got a woman say, "Hey, how's your sleep? Oh, yep. You want some coffee? Yep." You're like, "Oh, yep. Thank you."
Of all the thank you. Of all the flights you've been on, who would you say are the best airline?
Bro, Air New Zealand's up there.
Gee, I think so too. I think honestly, Air New Zealand. Look, your flights are bloody expensive. You need to bring them down, but your service is It is impeccable.
Bro, the video at the start, always good. They change it up well. The lights, the colors, like what is it? Like a bluey.
It's like a purpley,
blue, yeah.
dark blue when it goes.
And the air always like looks mean coming out.
Yeah.
It's like that mist.
Yeah. Sometimes I get a bit scared when I see the mist because I'm like, gee, is that supposed to be happening? Or
are you gassing us right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And New Zealand is up there for me.
Yeah.
I've been on some flights.
Qatar Airlines was quite good when we went with Qatar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like all the Asian airlines are quite
good.
Really good service.
Yeah. I can't remember who I flew with once. I had a connecting flight somewhere. I think it was coming back from Europe. Gee, I flew with this airline that I've never heard of before in my life. And I get on the plane, they just start speaking, I think it was like Portuguese or something. I'm just like, gee, I've got no idea how to respond. And because it was going via New Zealand or via Australia to the destination that they were heading to.
Yeah.
And I was so out of my comfort because it was, obviously it wasn't an intended flight I was supposed to be taking, I guess. But I was out of place, put it that way. I was really out of place. Yeah. China Airways is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty good. But yeah, in New Zealand, you're up there. Emirates, you're up there. Yeah.
Emirates is good, yeah.
Emirates, I need you back because there's not many flights now.
Yeah?
Well, I feel like I've barely caught them since I've been over the age of 18. I don't know. Yeah, but who knows?
Yeah, but send us your flight stories. If you've got any Mile High Club stories, send us through. Or if you've got any flight hacks, send them through, and we can share them with everybody, or we can use them when we go to Bali.
Yeah, that's right. I know, and your essentials as well.
Yeah.
So no, we're looking forward to that trip. But anyway, I want to finish with this story here, bro. And it's a bit of a controversial story that I come across recently, and my partner and I were recently at one of the supermarkets here in Australia. Now, obviously, we're from New Zealand, and a big topic of conversation for a lot of whānau back home, all right, is, and especially because your partner's mum's here at the moment, and her partner, and we were talking about the cost of supermarket prices and living, all right, and Hunter and I were actually at our supermarket last week, and I feel like we walked out with less than 10 items, and we paid something like $100.
Yeah.
Okay. And Hanalei brought up this story from back home in New Zealand, and it's the supermarket, I guess, duopoly, all right, that's gone on back home. And so pretty much every week our people walk out a packet save or countdown, all right? Yeah. And we all look at our receipts and we're like, what did I honestly just buy? Okay. Now, if you're a family back home in New Zealand, and even here in Australia, you are probably going to be spending anywhere between $200 to $300 a week on shopping.
Yeah.
In my head, bro, I think that's honestly ridiculous. Okay. Now, I feel like most people will buy the basics. If you just take the basics, milk, bread, eggs, the essentials, all right, you're probably going to be spending on those things alone $200 easy.
Yeah.
All right. Now, two companies in New Zealand, or two businesses, two companies in New Zealand, they control 90% of New Zealand's market when it comes to supermarkets, okay? So there's Food Stuff. Food Stuff basically have New World, Pack and Save, and that local Foursquare that you see, all right? They control those three big chains that we all are familiar with back home in New Zealand. The other one is Woolworths, okay? Now, they're an Australian company, but they've obviously negotiated to open up stores over there. We now know Woolworths, obviously, as Countdown.
But Woolworths have gone back,
Correct.
But why did they change it to Countdown? Side note.
That's the one thing I honestly don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe because it was a new country.
Right.
They wanted to change the name to something that obviously Kiwis could familiarise themselves with.
But do you remember way back in the day it was Woolies?
It was Woolies.
Yeah, and then went Countdown, and then now it's Woolies again.
And most people will honestly still remember it as Countdown now because it's obviously just recently changed.
Yeah.
Okay. So the one thing I want to kind of bring across to you, okay, is the story that I come across, and the fact that these two companies control 90% of the market, it means that obviously competitors, it's hard for them to come into New Zealand and get a piece of the pie, okay? Now, New Zealand's own Commerce Commission ran a full investigation and concluded, in their own words, that the competition is not working for consumers. That's not my words, that's the regulators, the people that actually control the entire thing, okay? Now, food stuff is New Zealand owned. It's cooperative, all right? Woolworths is obviously not, okay? Now, people might think that it being a New Zealand company, that they're okay with it, right? They're okay with the prices that they're charging New Zealand customers because it's New Zealand owned, all right?
When you say New Zealand owned, you mean by the government or just like a New Zealand company?
It's a private company.
Right.
Yeah, okay? And now with Woolworths being an overseas company, obviously Australia owned.
Right.
New Zealand people might not necessarily be happy with Woolworths, okay? Because if their prices are expensive, they're like, oh, nah, it's an Australian-owned business. We're going to go to our own people, right? Our own businesses, okay? So this is where it kind of gets dark, all right? Now, these companies weren't just dominating the market. They were making sure nobody else could ever enter it or take a piece of the pie. How they did this was through land covenants. Okay, so making land rules. So in other words, what they did was legal agreements attached to property titles. So food stuff was buying and selling land and permanently attaching rules to those titles, preventing anyone from ever building a competitive supermarket there. So they would buy up land, not even build a supermarket, all right? And they would basically say, because we've put this rule in, because they had the right lawyers or whatever, no other person can come in and build a supermarket there. Sometimes they would build a supermarket, and obviously because of the radius that was around it, no one else could still enter that area. All right. So they were just buying up land for the sake of buying it and just basically putting in this rule in the law saying you're not going to be able to build a supermarket, right. Which I think is actually ridiculous because some of these people that live in this area that these companies were buying the land would then obviously have to drive elsewhere, maybe even up to 20, 30 minutes, just so they could go and get their own groceries. I don't think that's fair, bro.
Yeah. What would be so imagine that wasn't the case and there was supermarkets on every corner in New Zealand.
Yep.
Would that be a good thing, do you think?
I think it's actually even more than a good thing. It's probably what New Zealand needs.
Because it would be competitive prices.
Exactly. It'll force companies, all right, to bring their prices down because they know that, okay, well, if Pack and Save over on this corner over here on Hyde Street is selling their tomatoes for maybe $2 a kilo, which it probably isn't, but then I need to either do that or if I want people to buy tomatoes from me, I need to now sell mine for $1.50. That's what it would do. And the problem is, us growing up, bro, we come from backgrounds or ethnic backgrounds. We're Pacific Islanders, we're Māoris, we're everyday hardworking Kiwis, okay? Growing up, our parents, okay, who are hardworking Kiwis, would pay tax, would pay the government to obviously do its job. We're the ones that were obviously funding this entire monopoly. I would say this whole thing's a monopoly. Why I'm a bit upset by it, okay, is because this whole time that this was existing for years, decades, the New Zealand government knew about it and they just left it. They didn't even help the New Zealand people and step in and be like, hey, Pack and Save, you're not allowed to do this, or food stuff, I should be more specific, all right? Hey, Woolworths, you can't be doing this, all right? They just let it happen. And our families, bro, were the ones that were there paying for our food bills in excess of, probably $100, $200 every week. And at the end of the day, what it hurts most is cost of living.
Yeah.
Being able to afford other things. Take your family out, all right? And so I'm a bit, I guess, frustrated about it because do you want to know how much they got fined when New Zealand government actually did something about it?
Who got fined?
Food stuff and Woolworths.
Oh, yeah? How much?
Bro, together they only got fined $3.25 million. Do you know how much food stuff brings in per year?
It's like 500 or something million.
Bro, they bring over $12 billion a year. So you're telling me you're going to find these guys less than 5% of their annual income per year. That honestly, bro, that actually it frustrates me that the New Zealand government has let that happen. That's not right, bro. Morally, it's not right. And we're sitting here and we're like, okay, what can we do about it? And the New Zealand government is probably the biggest, I guess, intervening route you could probably ask for, people that could do something about it. And generally when something like this happens and the New Zealand people, the community are frustrated, the New Zealand government would step in and be like, okay, food stuff, you now have to disband each of these companies and allow, they have to be run individually. They just let it happen still. So they're all still together.
Yeah, right.
Do you get what I mean? So generally when something like this happens, just to clarify, Pack and Save would then become individual.
Right.
New World would be individual. All the four squares would be individual.
That would be better in itself because then
of course
they're going to start competing with each other.
Exactly, bro. So that's where I want to kind of go with it. Now, Woolworths, their annual income in New Zealand per year is $8 billion, just over $8 billion.
Wow.
So I don't understand how you can find a company, bro, honestly, it's not nowhere near 5% of the annual income, bro. Honestly, it just makes no sense to me. And the people that obviously carry the hardest thing on this, Pasifika families, bro, Māori families, all right? Big households, all right? Even your just everyday Kiwi families that they want to live day to day.
Yeah.
They can't, bro, because of things like this. It's a monopoly, bro. And I don't know what the answer is, but it's wrong.
Yeah.
And I don't know what New Zealand has to do, but if I could offer a solution, it's disband, dismember the private companies.
Yeah, it's not letting them just own every single fucking supermarket and like letting other players come in as well. But like, surely there's bro, I don't know. Rich people just find ways to keep like trapping the system so that they can, do what they want. It seems like. I wonder if there's a country we could copy what they do.
Yeah.
I don't know if America's probably just as bad with Walmart and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so maybe there's a country you can copy and just like see what they're doing.
New Zealand's not the only country that has done this.
Yeah.
Like there are other countries that I've heard of, like Canada is an example where they've done it before. It's just wrong, bro. But like, if you're gonna talk to us about, cost of living pressures and stuff like that, and one way we can probably help our people, bro, do something about it. Starting with obviously the thing that everyone needs, which is food. Everyone needs food to live, bro. But yeah, it's not. I'd say it's just not fair. Right, and I came across that story. I wanted to kind of put it through to you and just kind of get your take on it. But I'm putting it out to the listeners. So should the government have gone further with it? All right, should they have dismembered the private company? Because they considered it, but they just walked away. They thought about it. They just didn't do anything about it. That's not good enough, bro, for me. So, yeah, if you're our listeners back home, all right, and we're talking about this, man, we need to obviously do something about it a little bit. and kind of...
Maybe we go back to just farming and like buying straight off the farmers that in your local area.
Maybe that's why they
I wonder if you could actually get to a point where, say we live in the Gold Coast right now, and all the farmers, they have a pin location for eggs, they have a pin location for berries, and you could just drive to their house and pick up the honey, drive it. Maybe they don't get paid as much as if they were exporting it to America and that kind of stuff. But
yeah, that's the other
that'd
thing,
be a cool way to live. I would definitely like to do that. It's organic, it's fresh. You know where it's growing. It hasn't gone through systems and pesticides or whatever.
You get the raw stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, who would you hold responsible for this, bro? Would it be the supermarkets or the government?
Bro, I'm a little bit lost, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, yeah?
I understand the jig of it kind of, but like, bro, I'm part of the problem because I just see, oh yeah, I'm allowed to get that for that price, I'll get the cheap one. Like, I don't really think too much deeper into it or what we could do, but like, this sounds... Hearing a company owns every single supermarket pretty much, or there's two of them that own every single one.
Bro, 90%.
Yeah, just sounds like unfair that they can just change prices, do what they want. But to be honest, it's a little bit over my head, eh? Yeah. I don't really even understand.
Well, if you really want to know, bro, like pretty much, I guess where the story it goes back to, it's if you're wondering why things cost as much as they do at the moment, on your receipt. It's because of that.
Yeah, it's because a few companies are choosing to put the price up to make more money.
Yeah, and look, I mean, if you're making $12 billion a year,
Yeah, that doesn't sit right with me. That's too much.
I'm sorry, bro, but that alone in itself, that stat, that should be enough to be like, bro, this is wrong.
Yeah.
So, listeners, if you have a take on it, and if you've never heard of the story, let us know. But now you have heard of it.
Yeah.
Because 2 companies alone, they own 90% of your market over there in New Zealand. So, I just know we feel sorry for you as well.
Yeah.
We could be doing something a little bit better. That's all.
Yep.
So, let's wrap it up.
Bro, that's a good insight, man. Now we know we can stand up and rise against the local supermarkets.
Yeah.
I'm actually invested in Woolworths. I didn't want to say that. But yeah,
you have.
Welcome. Thanks for another episode. If you like what you hear, comment on what you like, then share it to all your friends.
That's right, Whānau. Get behind your boys from the valley and the coast. If you don't mind, click that subscribe button, share it with your friends, your family, and we appreciate all the support. Peace.
Sure.